The National Park Service is looking to revise the livestock management plan for Theodore Roosevelt National Park. According to park officials, the plan will help determine the right tools and protocols for managing the wild horse and longhorn cattle population. Some of those goals include reducing emergency disease risk to bison from cattle. The park has 6 alternative drafts for a new plan ranging from reducing herds over time to having no livestock or placing non-reproductive herds in the park. Theodore Roosevelt's South Unit near Medora has feral horses, while the North Unit near Watford City has 9 longhorns. A recent sunflower shortage is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to issues facing farmers. Brendan Rodenberg spoke to a local agricultural supplier to find out why.
Parts of our state have been under a drought for going on 2 years now, and with a lack of rain, melted snow, or natural streams, farmers and ranchers are having trouble maintaining their crops. Unfortunately, the drought is just one of the many issues plaguing farmers and ranchers at the moment. While North Dakota is doing just fine when it comes to most of our seed supply, including corn, soybeans, and grains, a new shortage of sunflowers is adding to the list of concerns. Ukraine, the world's leading exporter, can't supply enough to meet the worldwide demand, especially with how much sunflower oil is used in cooking and cosmetics. The largest change in recent times, aside from the drought, is the skyrocketing prices of fertilizer and crop treatment chemicals. Spence Koenig, owner of Direct Ag Supply, notes that some of these important supplies, because most of these supplies are brought in from overseas, and it can be a hassle to ensure they're transported and arrive properly, especially during pandemic times.
There's been a lot of concern, with the high fertilizer prices, the availability of chemicals is really hard right now too. Certain chemicals are impossible to get. On the seed side, we're not too bad on that end of things. The prices of seed have remained pretty stable, but the chemical and fertilizer have doubled or sometimes even tripled.
And it isn't just the farmers who are taking the hit. The ranching industry is also suffering as a result. A lack of water and growing grass means many ranchers are forced to sell their herds when there's not enough feed or grazing land for them. This also affects the prices of household items and food affected by the drought, inflating prices for beef and sunflower oil, among other things. Despite these problems, this doesn't spell the end of the farming and ranching industries. New advances in technology and seed reserves will ensure we still have our harvests, even if they're not as bountiful as they used to be.
Well, I don't by any means think it would be the end. We've had dry spells in the state here before, and with no-till and with the new technology and the seeds, we'll still make a crop. It's just not as good a crop if, the rain conditions, the drought conditions don't get better.
Koenig believes that the main thing keeping the ag community from bouncing back is the nasty weather, or lack thereof. Hopefully, the rains will resume soon, and then so can crop production. But for now, all we can do is make do with what we have.
If we do get the rains that, are typical of this area, we should be in an excellent position. The commodity prices are high. It just would be a very good situation to get the rain. The supply, or the demand, I guess you'd call it, for the corn, soybeans, wheat, sunflowers, everything is really high right now.
For KX News, I'm Brendan Rodenberg.
Koenig believes that all we need is a good rainy season to start building back up from the impact of the drought, although it's uncertain when that will happen.